Aditya Ayannar, I think. Satvik is also joined here. Ansh has joined. So many people are joining here today. And you will stick around with me because we are going to learn something interesting. We are going to see something interesting related to chess. And this is our Creative Corners chess corner, you can say. Okay. And about me, well, my name is Atul Dahale. You can read it there, Atullah Shukra Dahale. And I'm a FIDE instructor, plus I'm an international chess player. Also, I have played in India and many other countries, other countries also. And I'm a certified chess coach recognized by the World Chess Federation. So here it is for you. I'm here, and guys, what is the link for? Well, Rohit, that link is for in the end. I'll be giving one assignment, and you can submit your assignment there on that link. That is for that thing. So it will be there at the end. You can use that link. Okay. Yes, Ansh, hello. Pro J Vikrant is also here. Good to see you guys. Say hello to me. If you are there, just say hello. I'll be very happy to. This topic is about checkmating your opponent, right? So we will be looking at yes, Ansh. Yeah, will from where are you? Well, I am from Maharashtra. You can say. Okay, fine. So oh, that's cool. That's cool. So guys, should we start then? Should we start? See, checkmating your opponent is a very interesting thing, and I'll be showing you some of the, you can say, the tricks or the opening ideas, and by which you can checkmate your opponent. So the first thing which I have decided to show you is also quite interesting. It is related to one like opening phase only. It is called as the Danish Gambit specially, and we'll be looking at very small game about it, and we'll be looking at some other things also. We'll be solving some puzzles. So we are going to do plenty of things. So should I share my screen so that you can check the chessboard, and we can start with the thing? Because I think we have waited for 4 minutes. Still more people will might join us, but I think some of you have already joined, so it's good to go, right? When they will come, then we will have more fun. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. Yeah, let me share my screen with you. Just give me a second. Yes, I think you can see me now. Okay, I'm a little bit smaller here. I'll make it myself a little bit bigger. Now everything is cool, right? Okay, fine. So here, the thing which I'm going to show you is a mating attack, because we want to checkmate our opponent, and that's why we have decided to do this special class. Guys, before we go to the special class, I would like to tell you that if you want to get the subscription plus subscription, then you can use my coupon code, that is Atul87. Okay, that is my plus subscriptions coupon code. You'll be getting 10% discount if you want to join Creative Corner. Okay, well, the questions related to personal things I will be answering maybe or maybe not. So I'll be very happy if you ask me questions related to chess. Okay, Vikrant, I hope you understand. Okay, so guys, so first thing. Okay, the first thing which we are going to see is like how to checkmate your opponent. I'm going to show you some tricks which will be useful, and just to let you know, in our plus course, we are learning everything step by step. We started with how to set up the pieces, then how to play the pieces, then we learned about and regulation, general principle, opening principles, then what is the value of each and every piece. We learned all these things, and now we are progressing with the tactical patterns, mating patterns, and so on. We are doing so many things step by step. So if you want to learn chess with me in a very systematic syllabus, then you can definitely join the plus course and be the part of it and learn chess and have fun with me. Okay. Okay, Santosh has also joined, so let's start it then. So our first interesting idea which I'm going to show you, it starts with e4. So guys, if can you please tell me, do you know the squares on the board? Do you know the squares, which piece is called what in chess? If I say e4, or if I say knight of 3 bishop, if anybody doesn't know, just let me know. Okay, if anybody doesn't know, that let me know. I'll just explain you very quickly so that you will understand. Okay. Okay, here Vikrant doesn't know, so just to let you know, because I'll be talking in chess terms. Hello Lois. Lois, Jobby. I'll be talking in chess terms today, and you should know what it is called, because in normal language, I'll just tell you, this is called as the camel in normal language, right? This is called as the ghoda, or you can say the horse. This is called as the elephant, but in chess, it is called as different. In chess, the elephant is called as the rook. This knight this horse is called as the knight, okay, and this is called as the bishop. This is the king, this is the queen, all other are the pawns, okay. Same way goes for the black king also, black queen, bishop, knight, and rook, okay. So just to check it once, okay, Ansh, I know that you know this thing, but still just to check, other people might be knowing it not, just let me know, like, what do you call this piece? Just write it down so that I will know, because we are going to talk many things about the chess. And yes, very good, Manan, Rohit, absolutely right, it is called as the bishop. What about this piece? What about this piece? Knight. Yes. The last piece. I'm looking at the chat. Okay, my chat is on this side of the me. This is called as the rook. Very good. Very good. Elephant, not elephant. In chess, it is called as the rook. R double O K. Okay, Vikrant. And now, whenever you play your piece somewhere, then it is called as you are playing on that square. So every square has some name. Okay, and how to identify the name of the square? I'll tell you one thing, that on the chessboard there are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, all these columns, you can say. These columns are there, vertical columns. They are called as the files on the chessboard. Yes, files on the chessboard. Yes, Santosh. Yes, hello. Yeah, the link for this class in this here. You can check it out. This is the link for the class. Yeah, this is the link. Just check it out. Okay. Okay, cool. So what I was talking about, these are called as the files. What do we call them? We call them the files. The vertical ones are the files. Please write it down, files, so that I will know that you know this thing. Okay, these are called as files. And the horizontal ones, horizontal rows, you can call them, you call them ranks. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are the files, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the ranks here. Okay, so the combination of, yes, Santosh, we are going a little bit deeper, but some of the people might be new here, that's why I just want to explain them, like what is called. So combination of the file and the rank is called as the square name. Okay, so here if this square is there, it is called as E and 4. You can see this E4, you can see this E4 is there, correct. So if this knight is played on this square, so knight is called as the N, it is written as the N, and it comes on the C6 square, C file, and the sixth rank called as the 6, knight C6. Okay, समझ में आ गया सबको इश्ना? Because we are going to talk about the game now, and I'll be using chess language, so that's why we are doing this thing. So I cleared everything, everybody is cool, just give me a thumbs up if everybody is cool. Well, cool. So let's start with then. So white player played e4, okay. Then black played e5, okay. Yes, in between we'll be solving some puzzles also, Manan. We'll be doing puzzles also. We'll be doing many things, don't worry. We'll be, first of all, we'll be looking at one game, one trick, you can say, one or two, and then we'll be looking at some mating pattern, then we'll be looking at some puzzles which are related to the checkmate. Okay, so plenty of things are there, don't worry. Just be there with me for 1 hour and enjoy. Yes, and happy new year to everyone. So e4, e5, then white plays d4. Because why is he playing? Because he wants to open up the position, he wants to play a little bit aggressive. So after e takes d4, white played another good move, miss, very interesting and attacking move, that is c3. Okay, c3, not c4. You played c3. Why is he playing that move? Because see, on in the opening phase, there are three important things which you should know. Three important things are like, you should control the center, then you should develop your pieces as quickly as possible, and the third most important thing is like, the you should safeguard your king, like you should keep your king to the safety. Okay, so here, yes, this is Danish gambit. Yes, it is Danish Gambit, and we are going to learn a little bit about Danish Gambit. So here he captured here, and white played bishop c4. Okay, he is giving pawns after pawn, but what is he doing? By giving up the pawns, he has these two bishops which are aiming towards black's king side, you can say. On the chessboard, this is called as the half of the board is called as the king side, and half of the board is called as the queen side. So here when the king is there, इसका right side में जो भी है उसको king side. What will you call it? The right side of the king, it is called as the king side, and the left side of the queen, what do you call it? Can you please write it down? Guys, am I there? Yeah, it is called as the queen side. Very good. So white is attacking from the queen side to the king side. Usually you should attack on the king side because your opponent's king most probably is on the king side. Isn't it? Fair enough. Logic समझ में आ रहा है? Just give me a thumbs up if you are understanding. Yes. Okay. Cool. So black played knight of 6. Okay, no problem. He plays one piece in the game. So white also develops a piece. He brings the piece. So this game which I'm showing you, it's all about the pieces. Okay. If you don't have pieces, then you cannot checkmate your opponent. So remember this thing. Whenever you want to checkmate your opponent, you should at least have 3 pieces. Okay. How many pieces you should have? At least 3 pieces you should have to checkmate your opponent. Means okay, with 2 pieces it is little bit difficult, but 3 pieces, the combination of three will be there. Okay, and today also we are going to see this thing. So here black played bishop b4. He brought the piece in the game because he wants to castle. Very normal thing. Okay, white played knight e2 to support the knight here, but this bishop was pinning the knight here. Do you know what is the pin? How many of you know about the pin? See guys, if you don't know about the pin, then I have if you don't know about the pin, I have done the course already. The plus course is there. In that I have taught about the pins and all the patterns. Okay, so I hope that you know it. You have seen those lectures also, which are there in creative corner. Okay. Okay, cool. Manan knows, Rohit knows, and Vikrant also, I think he knows. Pin is there when a major piece like the king is there, and one minor piece is there in the same line. It can be on diagonal, it can be on horizontal or vertical, and one of the opponent's piece will be attacking the minor piece. Okay, in that case, the minor piece cannot move because if it moves, the king will be under check, and we cannot keep the king under check. That's why it is called as the pin. Okay, so knight e2, he gives the support to the, and then he captures the knight here. So my question for you, first question, can you capture on e4 with the white pieces? Just let me know, yes or no. No, why can't you capture it? No. Yes, very good. The pin is there. You cannot capture it, Vikrant, because knight cannot move because the king is there. We cannot keep the king under check. This is what I was telling you. Okay, that's why you cannot capture the knight. But okay, white said like, okay, you captured so many pawns, no problem, I'll castle. So now if you pay attention, white's 1 2 3 4 pieces are there which are already developed. Correct? Give me a thumbs up. Well, it is already developed. Another thing is that the queen is also open up. Correct? This rook is also ready to come on this thing. So black is behind in development. Okay, and that's what we need to try to do. Like, we should develop your pieces as quickly as possible. So black in this position said like, okay, I will go for the castling here in this position. But if he goes for the castling, what will happen? Tell me, what can you play here in this position from white side? Let's see how many of you are clever. कितने लोगों को समझ में आता है, देखते हैं यहाँ पे. Yes, knight takes e4 will be happening, and the piece will be free in this time because there is no pin in this case because the king is not there. Got it? So obviously black did not play castle in this position because that is a mistake. What will black play? Black play captured on, okay, after castling black captured on c3. So white also captured knight takes c3. Then bishop takes c3 was played, which was little bit mistake. He should have castled in this position. Okay, black should have castled in this position so that his king will be much more safer. But he did not play that move. He played bishop takes c3. Now after bishop takes c3, bishop takes c3, the bishop is attacking on g7. Sorry, not that diagonal. This square, this is attack, and now the rook e1 check is also coming. So black played castles. Okay, fair enough. But now castling here in this position is little bit very late. And can you find out a good move in this position so that you can threaten checkmate on your opponent? Just can you find it out? You need to checkmate. You need to threaten checkmate to your opponent. This is the weakness. What will you do? How will you attack? Very good. Very good. Rohit, you are right. Manan, bishop f7. If you capture here, then he will just capture with the rook. So that is not a good idea. Santosh, you are right about this thing. We can threaten on the g7 square because our bishop is already attacking. Cool hai? Bishop is already attacking. Give me a thumbs up if it's cool. Yeah. And now queen will be coming here, because the queen comes here, then it means that we are attacking on g7 with two pieces. Okay. And after this, queen to g4. What will black play? Come on, tell me black's move. Come on, guys. Be a little bit more energetic in the chat. G6. Yes, g6 is the move. Can he play f6? Can you please tell me? Can he play f6? No, he cannot play it, right? Because this bishop is there on this end. There is a pin. Very good. So g6 must be played. अब g6 खेल दिया, अब क्या करेंगे? इसके आगे क्या करें? Can you threaten checkmate once again? Very good. Rohit is very quick. I like Rohit. I think Rohit is a very good player. Are you a good player, Rohit? Santosh is also there. Nedikatte. Very good, guys. So queen d4 is the best move in this position. Why are you playing queen d4? Because this is okay. How many of you know this? This is in the previous session. Okay, yesterday I talked about this thing, that when the queen and the bishop are in the same diagonal, we call it battery. Very good, very good. We call it battery, and this battery is aiming towards this squares, and there is a check, and black cannot really save the checkmate, because even if you play queen f6, the queen will not be having any squares to move around, and it will just capture, because there is no one who is supporting the queen. Am I right about this thing? Nobody is supporting the queen, and the queen will be free. But still, in that case also, queen g7 will be there, and queen h8 is also there. So even if you play, let's suppose rook e8, then we'll play queen h8 or queen g7. It is just a check and mate. Okay. So guys, समझ में आ गया आप लोग को कि like how did white checkmated black's king? So if you use this kind of thing, then you can definitely checkmate your opponent. Okay, so guys, if you want to ask any of your friends to join the class, just copy the link which is there, and just tell to your friends to join the class here, because it is a free class. All you need to do is like just use my coupon code atul87, and they can join the class. It's free. Okay, don't because still we have 40 minutes are there. So just call your friends, because if more people are here, we will enjoy more. Okay. Okay, fine. So let's do you want to see some more thing? Okay. So in the same opening phase, okay, we'll be looking at something. We'll in the same opening phase. Pin. Okay, this is the link. I think it should work. This is the link. I have pinned it. This is the link. Okay. Is it working or not? Just let me know. Okay. Tapasya is also here. Good to see you, Tapasya. Now we are going to see something new here. Okay. So now e4, e5, fine, d4. We played this move because we want to create some chances. So see what is happening. You should understand why we are playing the moves, guys. It's very important. Why we are playing e4? Because by playing e4, we are opening up two pieces. जितना भी हो सके पोजीशन में ज्यादा पीसेस ओपन करो, अपने पीसेस को क्रैम्प मत रखो. Try to open up the pieces, like try to get them in the game as quickly as possible. And my students also this thing, that if it is the game of chess, like obviously it is a game of chess, but if you think that it is some kind of a party, okay, if it's some kind of a party, then if you go to a party, then you enjoy it more if your friends are there, isn't it? If your friends are not there, then you cannot really enjoy the party. And even if like you go to a party, and if you only one or two friends are there, and if you have 10 friends, then obviously you will enjoy more if you have all the friends with you. Correct? Yes, bring all toys to the party, all call all your friends to the party. Okay, remember this thing. So all these pieces on the board are your friends, or you can say that they are your toys, and you should bring all the toys to the party so that you can enjoy better. Okay. Cool hai? Just give me a thumbs up about this if you are getting it. So here, very good. So d4 was played by white, then e takes d4, and now c3. Well, after d into c3, what white is going to play, just like the way we looked at the position before in the previous game. We are not going to capture the pawn. We are going to play bishop c4. Okay. After bishop c4, what is happening here? Black can definitely capture on b2 because he is getting pawns. He's getting a little bit greedy in the position, but okay, no problem. We'll capture bishop takes b2. After this, obviously, I have already shown that thing that we are attacking on this side of the board. But okay, in this position, if black gets a little bit clever and he understands that he should also bring his pieces in the game. Okay, that's why here black played d5 move. Okay, the idea of d5 is he wants to open up which piece. Can you tell me which piece is getting opened up after d5 move? Bishop, very good. Bishop is getting opened up, but we don't need to worry. We'll play bishop takes. Very good. Bishop and queen. Yes, bishop is getting opened up. Very good, guys. You are here. I like it. So bishop takes d5 is played. After bishop takes d5, knight of he is attacking the bishop on d5. Okay, no problem. White played knight c3, supporting the bishop here. Black captured the knight here, white also captured. Okay, one more thing I would like to tell you guys, that every piece on the board, they belong to something. Okay, and I'm going to tell you three important pieces are there on the board. Okay, those are knights, bishops and rooks. Obviously queen and king are the most important pieces on the board. We'll not think about them right now, but other pieces, bishop, knights and rook, and they belong to certain squares or certain position. So knights belong to the center of the board. Remember this thing. Even if you want to checkmate your opponent, we should remember the knights belong to center, correct? Because knight is a very because if it comes in the center of the board, it attacks 8 squares. Okay, it becomes like the octopus knight. Are you getting my point? That's why you should keep the knight in the center of the board. Okay. Then bishop belongs to the open diagonals. Like in the previous example we looked at, here after this bishops were on the open diagonal, correct? So bishop belongs to the open diagonal. If they are on the open diagonal, then maybe you might get a chance to checkmate your opponent. Okay, yeah, f3 and c3. Okay, so here we are at this position. Knight belongs to the center. Okay, bishop belongs to open diagonals, and rook belongs to open files. Will you remember this thing? Knight belongs to the center, bishop belongs to what? Can you please write it down? Just write it down. Knight belongs to what, bishop belongs to what, and rook belongs to what. Then I will then you will also remember, and I will also feel. Okay, Manan is asking me a question. Sir, I have played a game yesterday on my phone and it prompted that opponent played en passant. Sir, can you explain this move? Well, Manan, I will definitely do that thing, but in the end, okay? Not the checkmates. Is it fine? Knight belongs to center. Very good. Bishop belongs to open, and rook belongs to open files. Open files. Bishop, rook belongs to open files. Guys, if you have any questions, no, just write it down in the question section and I'll be taking your questions in the last 10 minutes. Okay. Subro has also joined. Good to see you, Subro, here. ओके कूल सो नाइट तो बीच में आ गया सेंटर में, तो ब्लैक को लगा कि ओके नाइट को यहाँ से हम दूर करते हैं, उसको भगाते हैं, इसलिए उसने खेला C6. अभी नाइट के ऊपर अटैक आ गया, क्या करे इस पोजीशन में? बट इन दिस पोजीशन द नाइट इज बीइंग अटैक, बट व्हाइट वाज अ वेरी क्लेवर प्लेयर. ओके, व्हाइट थॉट okay, no problem, he is putting the knight there and I need to do something in this position. So he found out a very nice trick in this position. What he did is he played knight f6 check. Okay, now what is happening? If he captures here, then obviously queen takes d8, king takes d8, bishop takes f8, f6 check is coming, and after this he is getting the free rook. Now if you calculate 1 2 3 4 pieces are there, 1 2 3 4 pieces are there, but white is having one exchange up. What does it mean by exchange up? That is the more important thing which you should be. So guys, you are learning many things here. Okay, sorry. So exchange matlab kya? Exchange up means what, right? So on chessboard there are two types of pieces. Sorry, I'm having a little bit cold. Okay, on chessboard there are two types of pieces. Okay, first type of pieces are called as the minor pieces. Those are bishops and knights are minor pieces. Will you remember which are the minor pieces on the board? Bishops and knights. And there are major pieces which are rook and queen. Okay, these are the two types of pieces. So when you exchange your bishop with your opponent's rook, then you can say like your minor piece is being exchanged with the major piece. Means ऐसा हो गया कि आपके पास 100 रुपए है, आप एक कोई दुकान में गए हो एंड यू गिव द 100 रुपीज नोट एंड यू गेट समथिंग विच इज वैल्यूएबल ऑफ 200 रुपीज. So it means that you are in profit, correct? You are exchanging a smaller amount with the bigger amount, or value more valuable amount. So like that only, when you exchange a knight or a bishop with your opponent's rook, it means that you are exchange up. Okay, cool, eh? Understanding with the analogy? Well, I hope you are understanding. Okay, so if this is happening, so white is playing like that. So if suppose he plays king e7 in this position, so after king e7, what happens? Like white can play this check. Okay, king might come on e6 square. Yeah, it is more exciting to yes, definitely it is more exciting. The queen come on g4. Yeah, king f6 if you play, then I'll just capture the queen free of cost. Okay, that is also there. That is also there. The queen will be lost. So king a6 if you play, then queen g4 is a good idea, because why is he playing? He is not capturing the queen. Okay, he can capture the queen, but as we know that we are looking at what? Checkmate. Correct, guys? Checkmate dekh rahe na hum aaj? Yeah, we are looking at the checkmate. That's why we are going to checkmate our opponent. So queen g4 is a good idea. And after queen g4, if he captures here, okay, let's suppose he plays this move. Can you tell me a move by which you can checkmate your opponent here? We'll play which move? We'll play knight f3 check. He will capture here, and then it is going to be a check and mate, guys. Let's see how many of you get it. One move checkmate. One move checkmate. Tell me. White to play and checkmate in just one move. E5. Very good. Very good. E5 will lead to a check and mate, guys, because black is not having any squares to move around. This square is controlled by bishop. Sorry, queen. This square is also controlled by queen. This already all the squares are being controlled. And this is just a checkmate. Queen f5 is not a checkmate, Santosh. Queen f5, if you play, it will be a big mistake, because opponent's bishop will capture your queen. So you should always पे अटेंशन टू दिस थिंग व्हाट योर अपोनेंट कैन प्ले. सो मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ मेरे स्टूडेंट्स को कि लाइक चाहे कुछ भी भूल जाओ, अपोनेंट को मत भूलो कि लाइक वो क्या कर सकता है. अपोनेंट को कभी मत भूलना, राइट? बिकॉज ही इज ऑलवेज देयर. He is always there in front of you, and you should never forget your opponent. So guys, here this is the one checkmate which we looked at in this game also. And if he doesn't play here, if he captures here on f6, then also you can play e5, king takes e5, then we can play knight of 3 check, king will go behind, queen g5 check, and okay, this is also going to be a checkmate after just few more moves. How will you play? We can give this check, king will come here, and this rook will come here, this, and okay, there are plenty of ways to checkmate. We can give this check, king will come here, and queen into d8. So guys, if you have all the pieces on the board, then you can checkmate your opponent. But all these checkmates are happening because your opponent's king is in the center, guys. Opponent's king is in the center. So that's why you should pay attention to this thing, that where is your opponent's king. If it's in the center of the board, then it means that you have lots of chances to attack on him. So all these attacking chances started with the moon knight of 6 check. And I will tell you that you need to be very very alert about the tactics in order to checkmate your opponent. Okay, tactics are very important. So castling is one of the thing. Yes, you should castle so that your king will be sent, will be safe on the corner of the board, and you will not get checkmated very soon. Okay, cool. Everything is cool until now. Is there any problem? I hope it is cool. Now guys, we will be, yes, very very all cool, all cool, cool. We'll be looking at something more interesting now. Okay, we will look at one more game, which is starts with e4. Okay, another checkmate, e5. We are opening up the pieces, knight of 3 comes in the board, knight c6. This time it is little bit different. This time we did not play d4, we played knight of 3. Simple sensible move, right? Now we play d4. This is interesting. Why? Okay, your rating is 1500. That's cool, that's cool, Santosh. d4, e takes d4, and now white plays bishop c4. See, by playing d4 move, white has opened up the pieces, right? He has opened up the bishop, he has opened up the queen. This bishop also coming in the game, knight also came in the game. So as quickly as possible, you should bring your pieces if you want to checkmate your opponent. Remember this thing. Okay, pieces nahi hai to checkmate nahi hai. You need to have pieces on the board. Okay, so here bishop c4 comes. After bishop c4, he attacks knight a5. This another thing which I want to tell you, that unnecessarily in the opening phase you should not play the same piece again and again. If you play the same piece again and again, it means that you are inviting for some trouble. Okay, yeah, again and again you should not twice, or sometimes some people not only play twice, they play the same piece three times, so that is not a good move. Okay, that is not a good idea. So what happens if you play the piece twice? It will give your opponent lots of chances, because as they say that in opening phase every move counts, every move is very important, and here your bishop is being attacked, so you need to move it, right? So when it is necessarily, then you should move it. If it's not necessary, then you should not move it. अभी ये नाइट C6 पे अच्छा बैठा था, उसको कुछ जरूरत थी क्या खेलने की नाइट A5? कोई जरूरत नहीं थी. Instead of that, he could have played some other piece. He could have played bishop to C5. You could try to play new pieces. But okay, he played knight A5, and now white found out a very nice idea, that is bishop takes F7 check. Okay, why is he playing? Because he wants to bring his opponent into the center. Because usko kaise, like he wants to bring it in the ring, you can say. In the ring he wants to bring it, and then he wants to punch him. Okay. Okay, no problem, Santosh, no problem. I'll be talking in English mostly, so no problem. He wants to bring it in the center of the board, and then he wants to punch him. That's why he played bishop into F7 and king into F7. Now next idea is to bring more pieces, so he plays knight E5 check. Okay, knight E5 check. I'm mostly talking in English. I hope you are understanding what I'm talking. Is there any problem? I hope there is no problem, because mostly I'm talking in English. Okay. Yeah, you're understanding. Fine, fine. So knight d5 check, king e6. Okay, guys, I'm always having a look at the chat here. Okay, and the camera is here, the board is here. Okay, so everything is cool. So here now queen into d4. Now what happened? As I said that only when it is necessary you should play the same piece again and again, right? But in this position, what black should have understood, that white has sacrificed one piece. But by sacrificing the piece, he has brought his opponent's king in the center of the board. And if your opponent's king is in the center of the board, then it is not a good idea, right? And he should have shelter in the position. मतलब सब तरफ से, like everybody is attacking him from all the sides, and it should have some kind of shelter to prevent him. And if he doesn't prevent him, it is going to be a lead to a check and mate. So here black should have played something like maybe d5 move, so that he will open up the position and he will have some more pieces to defend. Okay, but he did not play that move. He played knight c6 in this position, and after knight c6, okay, the game went on to a very quick checkmate. We'll just find out what type of checkmate happened on the board. Which check will you give? Check. How many squares are there for the king? Only one square is there. So he'll play king f6. Now next move, again one check was given. Queen f7 check. Now the king doesn't have that many squares. He needs to capture the knight here. So he played king into e5. Now we will bring another piece on the board. So which is the another piece which you can bring on the board and give a check? Come on. How many of you are there? Bishop, very good, Manan. Bishop to f4. Yes, very good. Rohit, Santosh, you're right up so about this thing. Bishop f4 check. King will capture on e4. Now again, bring another piece. Every time try to bring the new piece. Well, he's bringing the, yes, very good. Knight c3 check. Okay. Now he has the last move, king d4. Now it's time to checkmate. Chalo, batao. Just tell me, what will you play? One move checkmate, guys. One move checkmate. Checkmate your opponent. Queen d5. Very good, very good. Queen d5 is the check and a mate, because this knight is supporting the queen. King cannot go anywhere, and it's a mate, right? It's a mate. Because everything. So guys, we looked at it. Another thing which is checkmate on the board, you can say. And I hope that you enjoyed this checkmate also. Did you like this checkmate? Which checkmate did you like until now? This was the most beautiful checkmate, I think, because we looked at three checkmating games, and on in all the things, it gives more pleasure when you bring your opponent's king in the center of the board, and then you checkmate him. Correct. Yeah. Oh, you have made a trap by yourself. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, black spaces were just spectators, they didn't do anything. So guys, it is not just about the checkmate I want to teach you. The thing is that the checkmate will happen only when you have pieces on the board. And again, as I said, like you need to have at least two or three pieces in order to checkmate your opponent early in the game. And most probably it happens only when one side doesn't follow opening if you follow opening principles, then the chances are that you will not get checkmated. So my one thing I would like to tell you, that follow opening principles, and I already talked about the opening principles earlier. Okay, and if you follow them, the thing is that another thing also I talked about, that never forget your opponent, right? Will you forget the moment you forget your opponent? Because what happens is, like, when you play the game, okay, we think from our own side, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, this and that, all the things you want to attack on your king, and I will play this, but you never think that your opponent is also sitting across the board, and he is also thinking something. He is also thinking in order to win the game. Or is he just sitting there and just going to give you the game? Please let me know. Is he just sitting there and he will just allow you to win the game? No, obviously not, right? He will also try to do something in the position. He will also try to find out the best moves in the position. So never underestimate opponent. Try to find out good moves from your side as well as from your opponent's side. Will you do this thing? Manan, Rohit. Well, my ID is incredible 64. Incredible 64. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. So here, did you get it? Now, would you like to solve some puzzles, guys? I'll ask you some simple puzzles, checkmating puzzles, and we'll solve some puzzles, and then we'll do other things. Okay? Just in that between, if you have any questions, please do ask me, because I am going to. No, no, I never play games with anyone. Okay? You can play against many players. Okay? Okay, our puzzles are very easy, guys. It's not very difficult puzzles, which I'm going to show you. These are easy puzzles which will lead to a checkmate. Okay, checkmate puzzles. Let's see whether we can do it. Yes, yes. So just let me bring the position for you. Yeah, 1 minute. Yes, Manan, I'll be taking your question in the last 10 minutes. As I said, like, I'll be taking your questions. Just write it down. So can you see it, guys? So this is mate in one. We'll be solving some puzzles here, and let me know. Let me know. I'll put myself a little bit up here, maybe, or here. White to play and mate in one move. Quickly, you need to tell me the moves. Knight c6. Okay, Yash has also joined here at a very nice thing when we are solving puzzles. So knight c6 is a checkmate. Very good, very good. So guys, we'll be solving lots of puzzles. So just keep going, okay? Just keep going and keep telling me. So here, again, white to play. Checkmate. Come on. It's okay, Yash. I hope that you will continue now. We are solving some puzzles. You can again check the episode. B7, very good. B7 is the best move and it's a check and mate. Very good, very good. Next one. चलो बताओ मुझे. Knight b6, very good. Why knight b6 is a check and mate? Let me tell you one thing. Like, if knight b6 is a checkmate, because this knight is giving the check, all these two squares are being controlled by the knight, and the pawn doesn't have any chance to capture here because it is a check and it's a mate. Okay. Next one. This one. Chalo batao. White to play and checkmate. This is called as the smothered mate, guys. Knight c7. Yes, very good. Knight c7 is a check and mate because the king cannot go anywhere. Nobody can capture the knight, and it's a check and mate. Cool, cool. Chalo. Next one. White to play and checkmate. This time it is little bit tricky. Little bit tricky, but I hope you will get it. Check ढूंढना है हमें अच्छे से. Rook h2. Okay, we are getting one move. Very good. White to play. Only Rohit got it. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yes, Santosh. Okay, Santosh also. Manan also got Rukesh too. Okay, fine. Yash was also there. I think Yash is gone. Or are you there, Yash? Ah, it's okay, Santosh. No problem. I'll wait. I'll wait. No problem. Yash, are you getting the checkmate? Are you getting the checkmate? Please let me know. If you're not getting the checkmate, please let me know. I'll explain it. We'll not just rush into it. I'm looking at the chat and I'm seeing like how many people are here, and whether they are able to solve the puzzle or not. Okay, I'll tell you that in this position, rook h2 is already said, and why it is a checkmate. Okay, first of all, understand why it is a checkmate. Why it is a checkmate? Because in this position, this bishop is there, correct? Okay. Oh, cool. 14 students here. That's a good number. I can see only 3 4 people answer only. I can get it here. I don't know why. Other people are there. Yeah, this is a discovered check which we already learned in the plus class. Okay. This bishop will be giving the check to the king. Okay. And the king cannot go to this square or this square also, because this bishop is being supported by the rook. That's why it is a check and mate. Getting it? So here in this case, okay, in this case, when this position is there, just 1 minute, guys. Okay, just 1 minute. I need to check out something. Am I back? There was some internet fluctuation, guys. Am I back? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay, fine. Sorry for the interruption. There was some internet fluctuation. That's why I was little bit lagging, but now I'm back. So we were at this position. Okay, we were at this position and I was explaining. So here, if you play some moves like rook g2, it will not be a check and mate, because if you play this move, what is happening is like king will just capture the bishop and it will not be a check and mate. So that's why you should be very careful while playing the game. Like you should see what your opponent can do. You should see the opponent's ideas. The options from your opponent are very very important, guys. If you don't see the opponent's options, then you it means that you are not really helping it out. Okay, so once again, for the people who have not subscribed to the Creative Corner, I like to say that you can use my coupon code, that is Atul87, guys, and you can subscribe. You will get the 10% discount also. And another thing is there that you can enjoy the classes. Okay, you can enjoy the classes with me, because we are going to have plenty of classes, guys, in the month of January. In the December also we had, and November also we had. So be there with me and learn chess with me. Okay. You're already a surplus. Okay. The guys who are not plus, I'm just telling, because this is a free class, special class. For them, I'm giving the code which they can use. Okay. So it is not just the chess content. You will be enjoying other content also on the channel. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's very cool. So let's go to the next puzzle. Should we go to the next puzzle, guys? Are you enjoying the chess puzzles? Okay, cool. We are going to look at chess puzzle for next 2 3 minutes, and after we will be looking at mating pattern. Yes, King F7. We'll be looking at mating pattern, guys. After this, okay, I'll be showing you how to checkmate in different patterns. King F7 check. Very good. King F7 is a check. Means this bishop is giving the check on A1. The king is moving away from the path of this bishop. This is a check. Bishop is controlling, and that's why it is a check and mate. Let's suppose we go to the next one. Two more puzzles. White to play and checkmate. Black's king. Two more puzzles. Rook f5. Very good. Well, that's a quite cool thing. Cool thing. Rook f5 check is there. And if you give this check, oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Previous one. Rook f5. If you give this check, then it's a mate, because the king is being given check from here also. This is a double check. Okay, rook is also giving. This king cannot come here. The king cannot come here. Here, no squares are there, and that's why it is a check and mate. So as per my promise, I said like after two puzzles we will be solving. We'll be looking at some more things. Okay, we'll be looking at more things, and that's the promise I'm going to fulfill now. Okay, just give me a chance. Just 1 minute. You cannot see me. Video is paused. Is it on? Guys, is it on? Can you hear me at least? Can you see me now? Now we are visible. Okay, cool, cool. वही मैं सोच रहा था कि what happened exactly, why you are saying like I'm not visible, but now I am visible. That's a very interesting thing. Yes. Yes, Anil has also joined. Good to see you. Okay, let's go to the pattern which I was talking about, guys. Mating pattern we are going to see now. Are you? Do you want to see one mating pattern here? I hope you want to see it. I hope you want to see it. Yeah, you want to see a mating pattern, and that's what I am going to show you. Very. Let's see. How many of you know some of the interesting opening patterns? I don't know whether you know it or not. See, as I was telling you, opening patterns are always related to some pieces which involve one or two pieces will be involved in it, and you will be able to see it. Okay, so everything is cool. Just give me a two movement. Yes, we will see. But one very famous opening pattern I want to show you. Let me share my screen with you, and then we will be going to that thing. Okay, let me share my screen. 1 minute. See, I hope you can see me. Okay, so here it is called as the lawn mower. Okay, lawn mower checkmate. So in this lawn mower checkmate, two pieces means two rooks will be there who will be checkmating opponent's king. Okay, and it is one of the very simple and very famous checkmates, you can say, which you should be knowing. Yeah, ladder technique or lawn mower, and it comes in different formats. Okay, it comes in different formats, guys, and that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, here white just give this check and it's a mate. Okay, because this bishop, sorry, this rook is controlling this rank. This is and it can be like downwards also. It can be ladder technique, you can say. It can be done in many different ways. So this is one of the thing, just to let you know, like if you go down, if I put my rooks are here somewhere here, and if your opponent's king is somewhere here. Okay, so we can use the same ladder technique, just give the check. This called as the lawn mower, like the on the lawn we cut down the grass and everything very finely. So yeah, both horizontal and yes, very good, very good. Horizontal as well as vertical, we do this thing, and that's how we connect it. Okay, okay, fine. So here the next one which we are going to see is here. Just I can't see your chat. Yeah, I can see your chat. Okay, so how many of you know about the legal smith? Do you know the legal smith? I hope you know the legal smith. It's very famous. It was legal smith was brought up in the chess by a player whose name was actually legal. His name was Sir de Legal. Okay, and he started with something like this. Okay, e4. Okay, e5, knight f3. Fair enough. Normal move. Knight c6. Then white played bishop c4. Okay, after bishop to c4, yeah, you heard a queen sack. Yes, definitely. So d6. Okay, d6. White played knight c3. He wants to bring the pieces on the board. So here, one more thing is bishop g4 is played, and after bishop to g4, what happened in this position is like, okay, no problem. He can play like that. White thought, okay, it is there is some flaw there. Knight e5. Yes, knight e5 was played, and if you capture the queen here in this position, then bishop takes f7 check will come, and if king comes here, then knight d5 is a check and mate. So guys, most of the times it might not just happen the way you want on the board. There might be some other instances, and the legal checkmate will happen. But as I was telling you, every trap has some kind of a flaw in it. So after knight e5, the problem is that black can play knight takes e5, and the bishop will be saved and you will lose the piece. Correct? Good enough. You will lose the piece in that case, and that's why you should not play it. Okay, but if you want to really want to get it on the board, then first play h3. Very good. First play h3, and now when your opponent goes back to h5 square, then you play knight takes e5. Okay, then you play knight takes, because if you play knight takes e5 in this position, but still there is some problem, queen into h5 is there. And now my question for you is like, what will you play if he captures your bishop on c4? Can you please tell me what will you do? Let me see whether you can get it or not. Queen b5, very good, excellent. Queen b5 is a check. If you play this move, then queen into c4, and white is having one extra pawn. Because if you calculate 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 pawns are there, black is having 7, white is having 8 pawns, you are one pawn up, right? So guys, this is also something which you should be knowing, that legal smate which we just looked at. Okay, and there are many interesting things related to this pattern, and it comes in many different ways, it comes in many different ways, and I hope that will definitely get it on your board someday. Okay, you will definitely get it on your board someday. Checkmate pattern. Okay, do you want to see it? Yeah, you got it many times. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. Do you want to see the next mating pattern? Yeah, Lola's mating pattern, it is this pattern. Okay, just let me share you the position. The king will be somewhere here. Okay, it might be having this kind of pawns or something like that. Okay, not here, here. And just first understand the checkmate pattern here. I'll not put all the pieces, just the one example I want to show you. This is the example I want to show you, that when your pawn is there on the f6 square, means near your opponent's king. Okay, in that position, if your queen arrives there, then the queen g7 is a checkmate. So the pawns can interchange also. Like, let's suppose the pawn can be there on h6 square also. I'll put it here, and the queen might be there on this diagonal, and we'll play queen g7, and it's a check and mate, right? So in lawless checkmate, what happens is like, opponent's king side will be there, which is castled king will be there, and we will be attacking your opponent's king with something like this. Okay, so I will put some more pieces on the board. Okay, I'll put some more pieces on the board, and I will show you like what are the other options which might happen on the board. So let's suppose you have some other pieces on the board, and your opponent understands, like, I'll just give this position to you. Okay, and your opponent understand that we are going to give queen g7 check and mate, because we just played queen to here, and it's a check and mate. So what will your opponent play to stop the rook g7, queen g7 checkmate? Come on, tell me, what will your opponent play? Rook g8, very good. And once he play rook g8, there is a mating pattern is there. Okay, and that mating pattern is, what will you play? There is a quick checkmate is there, mate in two moves, mate in two moves, quick checkmate pattern. Queen captures h7, guys. This is the best move. Queen takes h7, king takes h7, and now which move will you play? You'll play rook to h3, and it's a check and mate. So guys, this is the reason that why you should know many mating patterns. Okay, and we'll be learning lots of mating patterns in our plus classes also. So I will tell you that be there in the plus class with me, and learn lots of things in the plus class in the creative corner. Okay, it is not just the chess. We'll be looking at yeah, it's okay even if you don't know the name, it's completely fine if you don't know the name. The thing is that you should know the other things which are there on the board. Okay, means why it is a checkmate and all those things you should be knowing. So before we leave, I would like to show you something. Okay, and in the end, I'm going to give you one assignment also, so don't leave here. I'm going to share you something, my screen here, and this is the screen. I hope you can see it. Can you see it? I'll make myself a little bit smaller, because I can be there. Okay. In the end, I am going to give you one assignment. So what is beyond, like, what is creative corner? See, in creative corner, there are mainly 5 sections are there: beyond school syllabus, artist corner, then entertainment corner, and orators corner, and book lovers corner. So our chess is there in this beyond school syllabus. Okay. But in along with the chess, there are coding, Vedic mathematics, robotics is there, and also negotiation, financial literacy, all these things are there. And in artistic, doodling is there. I hope you are enjoying the doodles. And music corner is there. And see, there is magic corner is also. Link has already arrived. Okay, fine, fine, Rohit. So I just want to show you, like, for the newcomers here who are new here, creative corner is about all these things, and you can learn many things, not only chess. Yeah, but other things. So how to apply, how to get the subscription for the this thing is like 3000 rupees is normal, okay, means 1 month. But if you use my coupon code, that is Atul 87, which I have pinned here, ATUL 87, I have pinned in the chat, then you will get 10% discount on this. So I will tell you, like if you go for the more number of months, like 15 months, 16, 18 months, then you will get more number of like much more discount. So you can see like 20,000 ka 10%, like it will be 2000 more discount. So 18 months in just 18,000 rupees. So 1 month will be just for 1,000 rupees, compared to just if you subscribe for 1 month, it is 3,000. But if you subscribe for 18 months, it is just 1,000 rupees per month, guys. So it's very affordable, I'll say, and you will be enjoying lots of content on Creative Corner, okay, if you subscribe to it. And you can definitely join Creative Corner's YouTube channel, guys, okay. And there is a Telegram group also, and a link I have already given. And Creative Corner's YouTube channel is there, just check it out on YouTube. And the assignment which I'm going to give you, okay, the assignment which I want to give you is something like this, okay. Is Wait just 1 minute, I'll be giving you the assignment. Yeah. So if you complete the assignment in, and if the selectors select your assignment, and if you need to make a video, okay, you need to make a video and you need to submit it. I have already given the link, I think. Let me check the link once again for submitting, okay. Did I give you the link for the submission? I think previously I gave you the link. And the form link is here. Let me give it to you once again. Okay, I gave it earlier. I gave it earlier, and just 1 minute. Wait. Yeah, yeah, just 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Yes. So this is the form link, guys, which is there, and your assignment will be like, try to make one video of a checkmate which you have done on your opponent. It might be your friend or someone like that, and try to explain it. Like today we learned about the checkmate, correct? We learned about the checkmates today. So try to make a video where you explain how you checkmated your friend or your any opponent or something like that on the board. Make a video and submit it, like how I checkmated my opponent. Any one technique whichever you have used to checkmate, but it should be a real game, okay, it should not be just a fake thing. Means you should be honest, because you can use it, okay. So make one video, submit it on the form which I have given. And if the selectors, obviously I will also be looking at it, if the selectors will like it, then the video will be published on the Creative Corners, you can say, the YouTube channel, okay. Will you do that thing? I hope you will do it, and we will be meeting very soon. So just join my plus classes every Monday and Wednesday. The plus classes are at 6 to 7, okay. And the special class is obviously on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. So guys, I hope you will meet me in plus classes also. Don't forget to join me, okay. And yeah, the question was like, what is n percent? So very briefly I'll just show you what is n percent. Sorry, I forgot about the n percent. So let me, because we are out of time, so it's very difficult. Should I, because you can check it out, Manan. Should we do it next time, because the time is up? You can play it online, guys, you can play it online, no problem, okay. We can play it online. Show it, you make a video and submit it. Even if you play online game, that is also fine, okay. So guys, see you next time. I had a great fun with you and I enjoyed with you, okay. Bye bye and take care.